Welcome to Everybody Doesn't Need a Podcast.
I'm Tiyoda.
And I'm Sharis. And by the end of this, you're probably gonna be begging somebody to take our mics. So we've been meaning to start this for years, okay?
Yes.
Like COVID. And I guess we're finally here. So welcome. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Great. Your hands are like very soft and supple. I guess that's what happens when you turn 30. Like your hands get soft. Your bones start hurting, but your hands get soft, I guess.
I don't know because I have been moisturizing a lot lately.
Oh, yeah,
so maybe that is why.
I don't really wear lotion. It's the white in me. No, but like in all serious. So
today we went to go see Barbie, y'all. Let me just interject because if you can see my shirt, this is a Barbie shirt. It says 90s Barbie.
This podcast is not sponsored by Mattel.
It is, but if you want to send me a Barbie doll, I would love Western Barbie.
Are we getting a P.O. box? People to send us stuff. It's only our first episode. We're getting very greedy. Like they don't even know our fucking names. Oh well, we did just say our names. But still.
Okay, but yeah, Barbie was great.
It was 10 out of 10. Do not take your young kids. Take your preteens. Like it was really good though. Really, really good. Really good. I don't think I expected it to be as good as it was, but it was good. Yeah. So anyway, like on to like the main event or what the fuck ever.
Well,
this first episode, bitch, please, because you know that romper I got, and it's like one shoulder, and it's black. When I be wearing it, I be feeling like big toe. No, okay, but for real, we gotta let the people know what we about to talk about. This is our first episode, and the main thing that we both have in common, besides being some bad bitches from the South, is that we're both now in our 30s. So this is 30, okay? As the title suggests, this is fucking 30.
Wow.
30 is drunk and loud and can't stop laughing and turns red in the face. I guess that's what 30 is, but
30.
You know.
So yeah, let's start. What is 30 for you? I guess you just told me.
Child, 30 is, I woke up the day after my 30th birthday, everything hurt. Now, granted, things was probably already hurting, but I felt it the day after my 30th birthday.
You're in pain.
Maybe because we were doing so much on my actual 30th birthday. Like we were out and drunk all night. But I woke up that next morning and I swear to God, I was fucking creaking. Like my bones were fucking creaking. Like it was like
You sound like Roddy Ricch. What was the song?
The Box. Oh, just look. Quick disclaimer. This podcast is not sponsored by any particular alcohol brand. But if y'all happen to see me get redder or start to sweat or do like this, it's not water in my cup.
Don't worry about
what's in my cup. It's my cup. Fuck you. But I'm just saying.
That is water in my cup.
Not this one though. This one, this light. My shit. Exactly. This shit heavy as hell. It's full to the brim.
Sober minds and sober thoughts.
Yeah. Well, no. But no. I mean, 30's kind of lit. But granted, I did so much in my fucking 20s that like I feel like I need to grow up in my 30s. Because
do you feel like you've grown up in your 30s?
I mean, it's only been a month and like a week. Like, no, I'm just as bad. But I did all the grown up things in my 20s. Like, I had kids. That's some adult shit.
Because that's what leads me into this. What's the word?
Oh, well.
Leads me into, is it segue?
Did she just shut me down? Like, shut up. Yes, it's segue.
When you were younger, at least a decade, what did you think 30 would be?
So when I was 20, what did I think 30 was going to be?
Yeah.
I thought by
from 30, 18 to when you were like 18 to 25, what did you think 30 would be for you?
I definitely thought by 30, I was going to be married, 2 kids, good job. Graduated college. You know, like the normal, that's like I knew for a fact that was going to be it for me.
The normal American.
And I was no longer going to be living in North Carolina.
Okay. And when did that start to like shift?
When I had my first kid at 22 and then my second at 25 and then I married that man and I mean.
Did you, at 22, did you still have like.
No,
at 22, like did you still have like, oh, I can still do this, I can still do that?
I thought maybe I could. I thought maybe I could, but I didn't think I was gonna do it by 30. Like once I was pregnant with my first, and I had her, I was just like, okay, everything is about to get derailed. So maybe I was like, okay, by 32. So I still got time.
Yeah, you have 2 years.
Yeah, well, yeah.
30 for me.
Yeah, what was 30 for you? What was 30 for you?
You know how I am. I thought I would be married with kids by 25.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been married. I have no children. I thought I'd be married with kids. I thought I would be. I thought I would be on TV, y'all. I just knew that I was gonna have.
That's not where I thought this was about to go, but okay.
I was gonna be married. I was gonna have my children, and I was gonna be in movies. And
okay, I thought you were about to say you thought you were going to be married with kids, stay at home.
That was
wife,
the second
pamper,
goal.
princess.
I would love to be.
I didn't think that you thought you were going to be in movies.
You remember we used to tweet all the time about how I'm going to have a Tony's Award and an Oscar?
Oh, but having a Tony's Award wouldn't put you in a movie.
I said
put
in
you
the
on
Oscar.
Stage. Oh, okay. I just heard the Tony. I zoned out after that.
Yeah, so that's what I thought, y'all. And like I said, I've never been married. I don't have any kids. I watch a lot of movies, but I haven't been in any like
real ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been in some movies.
Like not some amateur films.
We've been in some.
If you may. Amateur films.
Please stop. JK, we're joking. LOL, smiley face. No, we did it at the same time.
Question, because this is very important. The people need to know this about you. Do you like jelly beans?
Do you even know what a jelly bean is?
Okay, back to the topic. But yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Since your main goal was to be married, 2 kids, and be in movies, and I don't know if the whole be in movies is still a thing for you, at what age are you thinking you will still be that married, settle down with kids, or is that just like, yeah, nah, fuck all of that? I'm living my best single by myself life, and I don't need a little rugrats pooping in a fucking Pampers running around my house.
So it's like I don't know. When I think about it, I definitely enjoy being single and not having children and being able to do whatever I want whenever I want. But I do also think I want to be a wife and a mother. I've been planning my wedding since I was like 5.
Also, so that's true.
I would love that, but I don't know. It feels like the older I get, I guess maybe now because I'm 30 something. It feels like the older I get, the more I look at men and I'm just like, why would anybody want to spend the rest of their life with you?
Okay, now that make a lot of sense because, I don't know. I get that. I definitely get that.
The fantasy is not there. Like men are just not the way that men are just not men anymore. So it's like, do I want to be married?
I mean, I get that, and like especially like when it comes to like the kids thing. Like for me, like for y'all that don't know, I do have 3 children, and I love my kids to death. Like I love my kids to death. Now, will I sit here and get on Beyonce's internet and say that I just absolutely adore being a parent? No. Love my kids to death. They are just perfect little human beings. But if I could have these exact kids, but like have them at 35, they can just like come to me the exact way they are right now. When I was like 35, I'll take that. I would take that deal. Like if a genie came to me and said, look, I'm removing these kids and the thought and your memory of these children, but when you're 35, they would be placed back in your life as if you've always known them. I would sign me the fuck up. Sign me up. And granted, I still do kind of like live my best life. I still be out here. I kind of do what I want, but I still have back in my mind, I got kids. I got responsibilities. And I don't think I'm adult enough to have that responsibility. I don't think so. 30 or not. 30 is just a number at this point. I do not feel like I'm adult enough. I'm not grown enough. Like I don't think I'm there to have that much responsibility put on me.
Yeah, age is really just a number. It's like a social construct built by the government to confuse us.
Okay. Use my lines. I love saying that shit about anything. I use that about any motherfucking thing.
So as a 30-year-old, I know what you said. You said if they could be placed back into your life at 35 at their age. If you could choose to either start having children at 22 or start having children at 32, what would you choose?
I would start having children at 32.
Really? I didn't think you would say that.
No, I would have waited. Like I definitely would have waited. And I do know like young mothers or single parents, or I know kids of single parents, like when I was growing up, who's like their mom's life kind of just like stopped when they started having kids. And that really isn't the case for me. Like my life did not stop once I had kids. Like I really do be out here living my best life. But if I could have just not done it, and I could have not done it. Like we're not gonna act like it was forced upon me. But looking back at it, if I got with my whole 20s without ever having a kid, if I would have just never done it, I think I would be in a much better place right now because I would have been able to live where I wanted. I would have been able to work any hours I wanted. I would have been able to travel like just freely, like literally do whatever I want, like more than I do whatever I want now, because I wouldn't. Okay, but I gotta pay for daycare, or Gotta make sure I'm able to pick the kids up from daycare, or like I wouldn't have to worry about all of that. I'll just be gone somewhere. Like I have no doubt that I would be not here.
That leads me to my next point or question.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you think you would be living at 30?
Florida.
Florida, really? Why?
I always want to live in Florida, either Florida or Texas. I want to go somewhere where it's like consistently warm.
Okay.
I don't like cold weather. I don't like cold weather, and it make my bones hurt. Like I know that sounds like I'm 85, but it really do make my bones hurt.
It sounds like you're 30.
But I'm uncomfortable. Like cold weather makes me uncomfortable. So I would want to be somewhere where it's like consistently warm. Or
it rains a lot in Florida.
That's true, and in Texas, like during like hurricane season and shit. But also, I probably would have ended up going like that influencer route and just moved to Los Angeles. Took my ass to LA, like everybody fucking does. Everybody goes to LA. I would have just took my ass.
Where did I think I was going to be living at 30?
You were going to be living on a ranch somewhere.
If y'all don't know,
she was going to be in New York.
Yes, I always wanted to live in New York.
Yes,
I have always thought I was going to live in New York. But it is my dream to live on a ranch.
I want to live ranches in New York.
I want to live on a ranch in Kentucky or Tennessee.
Why Kentucky?
Because I like Kentucky and I like the Kentucky Derby and I want to go in person.
So you like Kentucky because of the Kentucky Derby? That's the only thing you know about Kentucky.
It's also very country.
Okay, it's Midwestern. So
yeah.
Okay.
It was or Kentucky or Tennessee, and I want to have my ranch.
I used to live in Tennessee.
Yeah, you didn't.
My little brother was born in Tennessee.
What?
I lived in Tennessee. I lived in Clarksville, Tennessee. My mom worked at the Omni Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. She used to drive an hour or like commute an hour back and forth to work.
You know Dolly?
I don't know her, no, not personally.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Oh, okay. But no, I really used to live in Tennessee.
Sorry,
for like
y'all,
this long.
but I've never known that about her, that she lived in Tennessee.
It was really short-lived before we moved to Dillon. So I'm from the South for real. Like I'm really a Southern girl. I'm not country, but I'm Southern.
Tell by your voice, babe. You're country, you're not Southern.
I think that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Bitch, you country as motherfucker too, so we're not even gonna go there. My accent has changed now that I'm 30. It's not nowhere near as bad as it was when I was.
It is worse. We can't understand a word you're saying. We are going to include closed captions so that y'all can understand what is coming out of her mouth.
I don't think it's that bad.
It probably sounds like gibberish.
I don't think it's that bad.
So let me think. I had another one that I had to ask about being. Okay, career-wise, what did you think your career at 30 would be?
Well, I wanted to be a OBGYN, and then I got to college at the tender ripe age of 18, and biology and chemistry kicked my ass, and I said, yeah, I'm not going to do this. But if you would have asked 18-year-old Sharis, at 30, what would be your career? I'll be working in obstetrics and gynecology.
Oh, wow.
Preferably in the NICU, because I wanted to work with, the premature, sick babies.
And stuff?
Yep.
Other than being a famous, glamorous movie star, I thought I would be a judge. I just knew I was going to go to law. I used to watch Judge Mathis and Judge Judy faithfully. Still do.
Oh, I used to? Let's give it a buck.
Still do. So that was my dream career. I wanted to be a judge.
I got a question.
Nowhere near it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she judges people, but she ain't no judge. She more like Judge Steve Harvey as opposed to Judge Judy Schindler. I did go to school for criminal justice, but I'm not a lawyer. Not a lawyer, sorry. Oh my God, you wouldn't want to be like Annalise Keaton or Olivia Pope. You wouldn't be more of a judge instead of crisis management or.
Yeah, I would not want to do what they do.
Oh, okay.
I like to be in charge.
This is the question. Oh, damn! Don't break this bitch is shaking.
You're in contempt.
When aren't I?
What was the question?
At what age did you realize that 30 wasn't old?
25.
So you were 25 when you realized, okay, 30 ain't old.
25 because I remember turning 25 and people kept saying, oh, girl, you close to 30. You old. You about to be 30. And I was like, it's not that old.
Okay.
And when I turned 30, I just feel normal. I feel like I felt at 22, 34.
I thought I can see that because I used to always think that by 25, I would be married with 2 kids. So hitting 25 and being like, oh,
You had 2 kids,
30
didn't
is
you?
there. So we ran into some technical difficulties. If the quality looks,
We having technical difficulties.
If it looks a little
we
off,
having tech.
We don't have a lot of time, so stop it. If the quality looks a little off, it's because I had to lower camera quality.
She had to switch to 1080p
to try to get everything in. I'm not really sure exactly where it cut off, but the last thing I kind of remember saying was like being 25 with 2 kids made me realize that 30 wasn't old.
Okay, yeah.
And you were saying around 25 when you realized 30 wasn't old either. So the main question I want to pose now is, what's old? Like, what do you consider old?
I think for me, when you get to 80.
You think 80?
I think 80. Because Patti LaBelle.
Go ahead.
What's her name? Patti LaBelle. If I sound a little sneezed, we had a long break.
The whole technical difficulties, we've been drinking like a motherfucker, okay?
If I sound
I'm not going to show the brand. The bottle was fucking full, okay, bitch?
We were stressed, okay?
Listen, stressed, depressed, and laid to fucking rest.
But also, to get back to it, when I think about I'm also thinking of celebrities. So that might be kind of like blurred vision.
I mean, yeah.
Because I'm thinking of celebrity. You know, celebrity old ain't really. But I think about my grandparents at 80, that's old.
See, I look at old, once I realized that, like, what I used to think was old wasn't old, is when, like, somebody be like, my dad just died at 56. Or it'd be like,
so young.
So-and-so has heart attack and is dead at
34.
48. And I'd be like, 48?
That's half of me.
You got 40 more years to live at 48. Like, I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Old really is, like,
subjective.
70s, 80s. And some people can really be like, my grandma is in her 80s and she's still driving. She still go to work. Like, she ain't really old because my grandma is in her, like, late 70s and she still does everything. And, like, she's my grandma, so I know she's old, but she's not walking with a cane bent over like, you're right. It's subjective. But granted, if you like 27, I'm like, oh, he young as fuck. I can't lie, he young. He young.
And you know what I hate now? Excuse me, y'all.
Oh.
You know what I hate? Order in the court.
My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I hate now, and we used to do it.
Oh, God.
When I see like 22, 23-year-olds, and they be like, damn, they 30, they old. And I be like,
what the fuck color old?
Excuse me, bitch.
Okay, what?
Can we curse on here?
No, girl, we've been cussing this whole time. At least I have.
Fuck shit ass bitch.
All of that too. No, but that is fact. Because I definitely know. In my early 20s, you could be 1 year older than me. I'd be like, oh. Listen.
Until this bitch
I thought 30. Yeah, well, everybody was old. Like,
we were all grandmamas to her.
I just remember when 30 was like years and years.
It was
and
like light
years
away. At 18, when you hear 30.
Not light years, bitch. Not okay, bud. Now we here.
Now we here. When you're 18 and you hear 30, you're like, and that's the thing. You like, by the time I'm 30, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and that's what we're trying to let people know. It's okay to think it, but you need to once reality hits you.
Just deal with it. Like, honestly, I guess a moral of the story would fucking be just do what you feel like you need to do on your time. Moment. Just do it on your time. Just do it on your time.
And don't compare yourself to other people's success.
Exactly.
Don't look at, because I remember when I was 26, I was like, damn, she's 26 and she doing this and I'm not. Don't do that.
And I still low-key do it to this day. Like, I'll see somebody who was considered successful or they're successful on like social media.
I do Ari all the time.
And I just be like, damn, they only 25? What the fuck? What the fuck was I doing at 25?
Jada? I want to be Jada Witta.
Jada Witta?
I'm like, this bitch, look at her life.
But even outside of like celebrities and influencers,
regular people.
Like, it's people that I remember when they were friends. I remember when they were like a freshman or sophomore. I was like a senior or a freshman in college, and they were like, they're way younger than me. And they out here just living their best life. Like, I ain't gonna say nobody's names. I ain't about to give y'all too much clout, but y'all know because I be hitting y'all up like y'all doing your thing. I love y'all. Like, I'm living through y'all.
And she is Simone.
And I just be like, damn, I had this much of a head start, and I'm just still sitting over here.
Y'all, yes. For the longest, I wouldn't tell people my age because I would see people older than me that were so successful. And I'm like, if they know how old I am and I'm not doing this, what I'm like, it really humbles. It not even humbles you. It makes you feel, what's the word? Like you're not good enough. Like you're missing.
Yeah, it fucks with your like insecurities in a way because it's just like
that's what it is. It makes you very insecure and very self-conscious. Like
she or he this age and doing this. why the fuck didn't I? Like,
and y'all
where
don't
did I
know
fuck
us
up?
on a personal level, but
and those of y'all that
kids,
do,
we wanted encyclopedias for Christmas.
okay.
Imagine
listen,
2 little kids wanting encyclopedias. You would think we would
going to
have
Harvard.
great careers now.
The
She was going to Harvard. I was going to do.
School year used to end. The teacher used to give me all the extra books and stuff because I wanted
We
to play
would
school during the summer.
We would play school with our siblings and our cousins.
And I mean, somewhere like not. I can say I lost my way, but
we did though.
We
were in honors classes.
I became a free adult and was able to do what it was that I wanted to do, and I kind of just like got off the path. Like but
she
you
got
know,
off the yellow brick road.
It is what it is because eventually one day I'm going to be married with some kids. It might not be 2 anymore because I currently have 3. And
it's definitely not gonna be 2 babies.
The shop is not closed. I'm not gonna say it's closed. So there's a possibility that I might be somewhere sitting on the dock of the bay. But
so
30's fun.
30's fun. I mean, listen,
and
30s are your 20s with money. That's what I would say because you have a better job.
I'm broke as fuck.
I'm broke as fuck.
I'm broke as fuck.
30s are your. Don't let age. That's the main. Don't
let age define you. That's true. Don't let it.
And don't compare yourself to other people. Do not do it.
I'm here for that. If y'all didn't gather anything else from this, just know when you're 30, your bones are gonna hurt. But you're gonna have money, gonna be able to have fun.
You're gonna have fun. Period. And I had one more question. Ooh. And y'all just had a brain fart. Let's take a sip.
Well, maybe you'll remember it and we can bring it up in the next one. My final thoughts on this is 30. 20s were lit. 30s are gonna be when I bring it all together while keeping the fact that my 20s were fucking lit. Like, I'm not about to be no boring ass bitch because I'm in my 30s.
What's the main thing that you want to change from your 20s to your 30s? One thing you'll change and one thing you'll keep.
The one thing I would keep is having fun.
Okay.
The one thing I would change is finding some structure and like bringing it all together.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you. I didn't even think about it. It came off the top of my head.
And my last question for you before you ask me, what is your goal? Your one main goal for your 30s?
Well, my number one main goal, and maybe because it's like recency bias, is to graduate college because I should be graduating in December. I guess my longer term goal.
So that's your short term. What's your
is what my 10-year plan will be. So by the time I'm 40, I do want to open up my own bar.
I love it. I would love to come.
Well, yeah, you can come.
To be there.
Lord. And same questions for you, I guess. Like,
what were they?
It was one thing that you would keep in your 30s, and one thing that you what was it? One thing you would keep in your 20s, and one thing that you would change now that you're in your 30s.
One thing I would change from my 20s is my money management because it was horrible. I've seen so much money.
We don't even need to get into it.
Okay, COVID, baby, don't even talk to me. One thing I would keep is my friendships.
Oh, does that mean you love me?
I do. I'm very fond of you.
Okay, I'll take it.
What was the last question?
And what is your short-term goal or your long-term goal in your 30s?
My short-term goal, don't all gasp at once, is to get my license. Shut up. Shut it.
She's a professional passenger princess.
Period.
And your long-term?
My long-term goal, which is going to sound so crazy because we talked about this, is to get married and have some kids.
The day when she tells me she's pregnant,
she's not going to believe me.
There's probably going to be no more Sharis.
She's going to die.
So... Yeah, we're 30. This is 30.
I mean, this is 30.
Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all like it, let us know. If y'all hate us, also let us know. Give us some 5-star reviews.
Give us some questions in the comments.
Like and comment and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on our social medias. The handles will be down below. If you're listening to it, only the handles will be in the description. Listen to us wherever you can find your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and hopefully we're able to keep our mics next week.
I hope so, because people probably want to take them.
Don't cancel us yet. Give us another week.
We got a lot more coming.
Give us another week. So, yeah.
See ya.
See y'all next week. Bye.